Alright, hey, this is Chris of the Round Table of Gaming. Here with a brand new episode of Dream Machine for you. Sorry this one took a little longer to get up. I'm having trouble recording different things right now and uploading and editing because I have school. And I've been trying to manage everything manage everything, but it's kind of hard. But you know what? I'm trying to get on top of my game. I'm getting better hours at work, so you know, maybe I'll be able to. But hey, alright. A new episode of the Dream Machine. In the last episode, we met our third floor neighbors and we put them to sleep. Yeah. So now in this episode, we're going to enter their dreams. So, let me check something real quick. That's it. So let's just enter. Let's just enter his apartment. Mr. Willard has been knocked out by the sleeping power. I don't think I would wake him even if I wanted to. So, alright, let's put the receiver device on us. Oh wait, no. Alright. And now let's put the sender device with Mr. Willard. Let's enter their dream. Where am I? What is this place? I better find Mr. Willard. He might help me locate the tentacle. Alright. So really? Gotta enter this doorway. This is really the best place to enter right now. And we're about to enter a really long conversation, but let's look into the abyss. Examine it. That's quite a drop. That's quite a drop. That's quite a drop. That's quite a drop. Echo! 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 Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Check, check. Ziek, ziek. Fleck, fleck. I can't read that one. Hey, that's not what I said. Hey, that's not what I said. Hey, that's hot what I said. Then I said, why? Who's down there? Evening gown tear. Dem crowned mare. I can't read that. Who are you? Who are you? They call us Legion, for we are many. What are you doing down there? Find out for yourself. How? Join us. Are you trying to get me to jump? No. Why would I want to join you? We have something you need. What do you think I need to progress? Then how do I join you? Just repeat after us. What do you say? Yes. What do you want me to say? Say I am thoughtless in my remarks. I am insignificant. My past failures define who I am. Say I like to be told what to do. Say I am a worthless human being. I wish to be part of something greater than myself. Thank you. That's it? Aren't you going to give me what I need? Hello? And that's all. We won't really need to talk to the abyss anymore. Remember these little block formations. Just remember them. Let's enter here. See, like there's doorways on each side, even up there. But we couldn't really do much with them until now. Alright, let's examine this telescope. I forgot to do this, but in Mr. Willard's apartment, he has a telescope, and if you go up to it, you can do something like this where you look in through through a window. So let's look for where is it? So remember that block formation that was on the left side? We're gonna go over that one. That was this one, I believe. And we're done here. Now let's go to the other side. Alright. Yeah, this is a really intriguing dream, honestly. I'm a fan. Like, the dreams in chapter 5 are really good. But let me just look through this telescope now. And the other block formation, let's look for that. Where is it? I didn't pass it. It was this, right? I believe it was that. Damn. I literally just saw them and I'm already questioning if I literally just saw them and I'm already questioning if I saw them correctly or not. Well, the best way to find out, go through here. Enter the doorway. Yeah, you know what? I'm a little off. Let me look at them again. I'm a little off, so let me look at them again. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong. Sorry about that. I confused this on a couple playthroughs. The telescope on the left, you pointed a little block figure on the right. And the telescope to the right, you pointed a little block figure on the left. So when you enter the abyss and you see the figures to the left and the right telescope goes towards the left and left telescope goes towards the right. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. But now, like, when they cross over a tile. Oh, God. There we go. You intersect. The beams intersect over this tile. It's colored differently now. You press it. No, it's auto-saving. Don't always trust that auto-save. Now let's examine the cube. It has a pivot. Turn the cube. Leave the cube. I don't know what to do. Alright, so now let's go back to this room. Let's go back to let's enter this doorway. You know, I feel a bug coming on. I'm just gonna... I feel a bug could come at any moment. I'm just gonna save right now. Alright, let's enter this doorway. See? If you enter the doorways, they've changed. This room looks different. Am I still in the same place? See? See, the rooms have changed. There's no telescopes in them. So in that left room, we can't do much with it right now. But if we go in the right room... Let's enter the doorway. Let's pick up this prism rod. Alright. Enter this doorway. Alright, so now with that rod, let's go back to this doorway. There's gonna be a lot of, this world's not too big, but it's very interesting. There's a lot of puzzle mechanics. Like, you just take the prism rod and use it with the cube. Oh my god, this game. It's a game sometimes. Alright. Oh wow, am I really? Remove prism. I really was just in the cube right now. Drink it. Leave the cube. Alright. Never mind, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use the prism rod later. Actually, what you're supposed to do. Come on. Oh, by the way, here's the abyss. Enter the abyss right now. That's what we're supposed to do. This place has changed as well. Pick up this prism. You can no longer really look into the abyss. But now we have 2 prisms. Yeah, I picked up that other one by mistake. But when we take this one, enter the doorway. There's a lot of back and forth in this. In the beginning of this chapter, there's a decent amount of back and forth. But if we use the prism mirror with the cube... Oh crap, did I screw it up again? Leave cube. Come on. And we turn the cube till it's right there. And a new doorway has appeared. Son of a... Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. See, what happened was the game did one of its famous little game-breaking little bugs or glitches. So I had to exit the game and reboot it and restart. Not have to restart the chapter at least, just have to restart from last save. So I had to get the prisms again. So, when I got the prism I needed, it happened again. Okay, I really do love this game. It's an amazing game. I love it so much. I love the story. I love the concept. I'm such a fan. But I hate these bugs. Like, damn. But this is the buggiest chapter still. And they're constantly releasing patches and they're constantly releasing updates for it. But damn, I just hate them so much sometimes. I just hope I don't run into one where I don't have to restart the chapter. Hey, like, pick up this futuristic gun. It's auto-saving now. Sorry about that. Alright, so if we let's enter the doorway. So if you want to see what this does, if we examine futuristic gun with ourselves. What just happened? Why is everything so big all of a sudden? We shrunks. So this is a shrink ray. I'm afraid I can't let you have that device, Mr. Neff. My assistant might need it on his errands. Are you the dream machine? Yes. Why don't you try and take it from me? As you wish. So yeah, the dream machine's gonna send the floor on you. Alright, something I forgot to do, but should really do. Examine cube. Turn cube. Turn cube. Turn the cube until it's facing right there. Now leave the cube. And enter this doorway. Examine that tile. Yes, press the tile. We're going to die. Alright, now just sit next to the cube. You have to turn it. Remember that. You have to turn the cube. And it stops. The cube stopped the ceiling from crushing me. What? How did you do that? That shouldn't be possible. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You won't be able to reach me regardless. And once I have the last piece, I'll come to you instead. Auto saving. Alright. So right now we're kind of stuck here. But I know what to do. Let's go back. When I was redoing the stuff, I didn't get the prism rod in the beginning. But now, I have to get it. Now let's go to the prism rod. If you already have the prism rod, you can do this. But since I don't have it yet, I'm going to shrink myself, pick up prism rod. And now, grow myself back. That's strange. It looks like the stuff I'm carrying scaled as well. That might come in handy. And the prism rod is just huge now. See, the other way you can do that, if you already have the prism rod, just take the size you already have, use it with the indentation, then shrink yourself and pick it back up like I just did. Because you need it to be super big for this next thing. Alright, enter the doorway. Okay, I thought that was a bug for a second. Enter the doorway. Come on, enter it. This place has changed as well. Yeah, I didn't enter them originally. So if we use this rod with the indentations, we can cross and pick up this prison. But we want to pick this up as well. Alright, so let's use the prism mirror with the cube. Examine cube. Keep on turning it. See? Now we can. Now it turns out there's a gap right there. But let's keep on turning the cube. There's also a gap in these. There's gaps in the corners now. See, this world is much bigger than we thought. But that's not it. Just leave that cube there for now. I'll show why. If we examine this gap, there's a narrow gap between them. Actually, I gotta shrink for this. And we can go into the gap. And we see this room filled with eyes. What is this place? I've never seen anything like it. We can't do anything here. I just thought I'd show you. It's a futurist. I know. Alright, use futuristic gun with yourself. Alright, you can traverse this whole thing while you're small, but it takes longer. So I recommend just going being big again. And now use futuristic gun with yourself. Examine this gap. Enter the passageway. See how this is? These look like If you examine the ledge here, actually, you know what? Hold on, quick. There we go. That'll make this easier. Examine the ledge. Looks like a gigantic flight of stairs. Am I supposed to scale that thing? If we enter this passage, your persistence is impressive, Mr. Neff, but I'm afraid this is as far as you'll come. This is the first room in a maze I had made to prevent you from reaching me. Beyond this room lies hundreds more. I'll figure it'll take you years to negotiate them all, and time is running out, I'm afraid. I advise you to turn back. There's nothing constructive beyond this point. Then I'll settle for something destructive. What if I release Alicia? Will you go away then? I'm not sure I trust you. What have I done for you to seek my destruction? Is compromise really out of the question? You're willing to negotiate? You're starting to sound desperate. From where I stand, it sounds like I still have a chance. You'll rethink your stance once you've tried to get through my maze. And literally we can't do anything here. You cannot. But we can talk. I hate to say it, but the machine might be right. There's no way I'll get through those 100 a room. I better start looking for another way to get to the end of that maze. Let's look into this stream, though. Let's look into the abyss. It's another shaft leading down as far as I can see. That's hardly a ringing endorsement. Sorry you can't see very far. Legion? I had a feeling I'd be meeting you again. The anomaly remembers us. Do you have more advice for me? You've come to us for help? You've helped me before, right? You're not big enough to get ahead on your own. Well, I wouldn't put it exactly like, say it. Say what? I'm not big enough to get ahead on my own. Basically, we enter this whole thing again. My life is a string of belated dreams. I'm too insignificant to rise to the challenge. I tend to dwell on minor, unimportant details. My life is but a parenthesis in the grand scheme of things. Who talks like this? I think small and don't realize any of my ideas. I'm shallow and small-minded. Even my dreams are small and claustrophobic. I mean little to other people. My life is a string of belittling defeats. I've said that already. Then do you see the pattern? I think so. So? I see that I am not a big enough person. Yes, choose that one. Too small. I need to become bigger? Yes. How do I become bigger? Should I look for cross the void? Breach the wall. How do I do that? You mean the chasm in front of the creepy eyes? Hello? And leave. Now, it may not make sense now, but this does... They basically did tell us what to do. They basically told us what to do. That honestly they did. But it doesn't make sense now. But now that we're done exploring these areas, there's one more thing to do. Yeah, enter the passage. You're so slow when you're small. Let's use this prism rod with the doorway. Actually, you know what? We're not supposed to do that. See, what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to go here. Crap, I think this episode's a little long. Oh, wait. So, basically, I'm going to do the reverse of what I did to make this big. God, I hate this sometimes. Make the prism rod small again. Bada bing, bada boom. Use this prism rod with the doorway. Alright. And now that that laser's there, we need to enter here. Enter passage. And if you look closely, come on. If you look closely, you can see there's a little passage where the lasers are. So if we click on, let's go to the left and click on follow path. Let's wait for him to walk on it. Let's pick up this staff. Wait, actually, you know what? So we just made it bigger. But let's follow the path again. So we've basically seen everything in this dream already. The room where we entered, the 2 gap rooms, this secret room, the other secret room with the eyes, the 3 doorways, the one that we got the prisms and the telescopes in, and the one leading to the future gun, and the one with the future gun, and the first abyss doorway. So it's basically this whole dream. That's a small passage where I came from. Use futuristic gun with yourself. Enter passage. Alright. Now examine that gap. Well, don't examine it because I don't want to enter a stupid speech again. Ah. Alright. Let's enter that passageway. And now use the staff with the beam. That's too much for the screens to handle. Did that actually what did that actually accomplish? Oh, you'll see, Victor. You'll see. So we're done with this dream for now. I know we did not find... This is all we can do for now. Let's just leave the dream. Trust me, we'll be able to come back and we'll find the roots. We'll be able to destroy the root. But we gotta leave Martin's dream for now. Music is playing. At least I managed to blind some of those creepy eyes. I can always come back later. So that's enough for this episode. It's been a pretty long so far, actually. So you know what? I'm gonna save the game right now. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been Chris of the Roundtable of Gaming. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope maybe I helped you out. Hopefully the next episode will be up soon. Well, goodbye. Thanks for watching again. I'm just gonna walk around as Victor for a little bit.